So I would think we need to go topside. Nope, no, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I'm just a wandering winged spawn of demons. Yeah, over there, I guess. And from here I should be able to reach that higher platform. Thank you, dear souls, for your cooperation. Where are we now? This place does not look safe. Yeah. Raziel, hit the guy. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, we can kick dudes. It's kinda nice. And then he dies and got eaten. Oh well. I'm saying oh well a lot in the last couple minutes. This place. Ooh. 4 obelisks with nothing on them. And one that depicts an obelisk standing in front of a thing. No, Raziel, I want you to grab this. I do believe that will suffice, yes. Then turn this around. And now let's have a look around, because obviously the ceiling is not open. No, Raziel. You're gonna make me get out my Reaver, right? Ooh, there's a hole in the sun. I think I can use this to float over. Yeah, nice. Now this room. We've been here before, actually. In what was probably the last episode, considering the recording is now 26 minutes long. It's a shiny Raziel. Steal it and run home with it. And that's exactly what we are doing. We need to bring this piece of thing elsewhere. Fortunately, this door will also open when we go near it. Kind of useful, really, if you think about it. But something doesn't seem quite right. We haven't done anything of worth in the other room. Oh well. I'm guessing I'm gonna need my Reaver, because the game has to show the camera. Oh no, what the heck is that? I don't know what you want from the game, but I can't aim that high. I guess I'm gonna need to go back to the Spectral Realm though. Fun times! I mean back to the other room and to the Spectral Realm, actually. if there's anything I can do here. Which I don't think so. Huh. No, not the Reaver. Not the Reaver! I'm expecting to shift between spectral and material realm just on the press of one button. But no! Can't have that. So I wonder how I'm supposed to make that jump. You know what I could try though? No souls to suck, huh? Ah, fine. Slurk, where art thou? Here. No. Gaskiel, the enemy is behind you. Good enough. Also, I believe the Slurk ate each other right now. So, let's have another look around this place. Also, let's bring a weapon, because... When in doubt, let's try and kill everything. This attack is so powerful, I like it. Especially since it gives you a distance. Oh, you guys are back. Have I killed you guys already? That wasn't quite what I expected to do, but I don't mind. Swords are the better weapons anyway. Because you don't need to re-pick them up after you stab a dude. Any more skeletons here? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. Yay! I really like the swords you get in this game. Especially compared to, well, the stabby things, the poles, that are just nigh useless. Really, what am I supposed to do in this room? One thing seems for certain, I need to... Oh. Would you look at that? I am paying attention to my surroundings. This is gonna be fun. Check this out. Oh yeah, baby. How could I ever forget about that? And there are symbols on the wall, and I think the symbol we want is that. Ooh, it's a fang, and you're gonna hear it a lot in this game. So, I do believe we are almost finished. With... let's randomly push it that way. And... no. Let's randomly push it the other way. Yay! dear viewers, is Raziel hanging onto this thing very tightly. Yet another puzzle, and the most prominent in the entire game here.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control, and I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me. And I realized as I recovered control, that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
Yes. You can tell what element you're currently on by the symbol in the bottom left. Currently we are on Darkness Elemental. Oh yeah. And only Darkness Elemental Reaver can open Darkness Elemental doors. I'm sure that's not gonna give us problems.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
In other words, if I were to put away the Reaver... Nope, I still keep the Darkness Elemental, but if I were to shift in and out of the Spectral Realm, I could get the Darkness Elemental sword back here.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Those are not concentric circles. Concentric circles are marked by the fact that they have the same center, like these circles. No, don't go through the door, Raziel, you idiot. I just wanted to show the door itself. Close! Freaking door. Those are concentric circles. 3 of them, in fact. The entire thing? Well, they're not quite circles, are they? Are they? They seem slightly stretched out. I hadn't noticed that before a whole lot, but apparently playing this in widescreen does affect the pictures to some degree. It's not supposed to be played in widescreen, even though you can select the resolution from the menu if it wasn't broken. So yeah. Anyway, we have a new Reaver. With that new Reaver, we need to go back to the Sarafan stronghold to get entry into yet another place.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope? I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction, or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you, and all of us, are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I had met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Well then, let's go and have a look at the shrine. Also, if Mobius is human, how come he's more than 500 years old? In fact, if I am not quite mistaken, he was already quite old 500 years ago.
There's one.
Leave me alone, woman! No, Raziel, swim down. Good boy. I'm not entirely sure whether the mouse controls are reversed or not underwater. Which doesn't help things at all, by the way. I wonder if the giant octopus, the giant squid, has something to say to us. Well, we'll see that soon enough. After all, he's right around the corner. Pretty much. Yeah, like, swim faster. This is annoying. Oh, and it's gonna be even more annoying when we have to do all this. All this with out the water. Spoiler, the water in that cave isn't gonna be there forever. It's gonna be super annoying. That was graceful, Raziel. Congratulations. So, squid time. And back to Bear started recording earlier today. Huh.
Ah, my wayward child returns.
Sup?
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Threatened by a squid. How do you feel about that, Raziel?